Hello, welcome back to my channel, you guys. It's Callie here, or Kaylee, whichever. I know I've been gone for a bit, but I'm trying to get back to the swing of things. And today I am doing some art journaling, haven't done that in a while telling you 3 of the absolutely batshit craziest dreams I believe I've ever had. So I haven't been writing down my dreams in my dream journals for like a little while now, but I still like to look back on my old journals, including my old dream journals, and just when I read the dream journals, the dreams just kind of make sense depending on where I was in life, and it makes sense that stuff would have been in my head, hence why I dreamed about that stuff. However, some of these dreams that I've read just make absolutely no sense, and I don't know what was going on in 15-year-old Callie Haley's head. I mean, was she okay? I don't know. Like I still think about this. Like, was I all right? I just don't know. and some other journal entries make me believe I probably wasn't all right, but we're just gonna pretend that that didn't happen. All the past is gone, all you got is the present, that shit. But so yeah, here are some of the craziest dreams I have ever had. I hope you like them. You might find something similar with your dreams in mine, and if so, like awesome, like that's so cool how 2 different humans can have kind of similar dreams like that, not knowing each other. Or maybe they're just common dreams. I don't think so. But hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you don't like my dreams, just turn the volume down and watch the art journaling. That's fine. Alrighty, here we go. This first one is kind of short and just weird, but I think it's kind of funny. So that will be the first dream. This one, the date on it, man, a long time ago. I've had this in a while. The 13th of October in 2019. Okay, that was when I wrote down this entry. And in the dream, I have a fish tank, but instead of, there's 2 female fish in the fish tank, but instead of them looking like fish, they look like freaking ladies. Like, one's a blonde and one's a brunette, and they're actually very stylish ladies. I remember they're very pretty, but they keep getting in these cat fights inside the fishbowl. It's ridiculous. I have to keep dropping food in there to calm them down. I don't think I can hear what they're saying really, and but every time I drop food in there, they would grab it with their little hands, and then the fighting would stop for a bit, and then they get back at it. And what was even funny, I don't think they knew I existed. I don't think they knew where the food was coming from. So I mean, I always liked pet fish. I just find it kind of funny that my brain turned 2 pet fish into very argumentative ladies. Like, I just don't know. Were they angry roommates? Were they sisters? Well, I'm overthinking this. I just thought that was kind of funny. There's not a whole lot to that now that I'm reading this. Oh, damn. I only wanted the first dream to be really short because the next two are going to be much more interesting. But seriously, where did that come from? So on, let's see, June 5th, 2020, I had a dream that there was this large UFO hovering over my beach town. In the dream, it was like on the news, and like there was like a drone or something zooming close to the UFO to get a better look at it. It was like holographic, rainbow. It was interesting. It kind of made me think of disco in a way. Just kind of like a disco ball effect, but not. I just remember seeing lots of rainbow colors on this UFO. It was all flashy. And like a piece of it opened, and then we could see like a little girl like smiling and saying hi. And so basically the people in this UFO were human. We could see that. And I remember in the dream, I just decided, along with like the other townsfolk, I'm gonna go get a better look at it. And I was a child when I had this dream. I was like 17. And my parents in the dream were just like, okay. My brother's like, okay. And they just stayed home while me and like, some rednecks or something. Sorry, that's kind of mean. Me and some other folk just went to get a better look at this UFO. We went to the center of town where it was, and we went right underneath it. And we're like, what is this? What is that? And then all of a sudden, just like in the movies, a spotlight comes down, and then we're just sucked up into the UFO. And I was like, we were stuck inside of it, and that wasn't fun. So the townsfolk and we split up inside this UFO for whatever reason, and we just go exploring. Come to find out, where it's like so big, like you can hold the capacity of like major cities in it. So there's a lot of people in there, and we just blend in, or I just blended in with all these other people, because they're like humans that just eventually left the ground and went up into this UFO for a different way of life or something. I just blend into it, while apparently it's discovered that humans from the ground got into the UFO, and the authorities up there were searching for us, but like it wasn't our fault because the spotlight dropped down and sucked us up. So I don't know. But one thing I came to learn as I'm just traveling through this big UFO, that the humans there, I mean, they're kind of cool, honestly. They basically they just put away with all prejudices, all biases, no racism, no homophobia, no sexism, transphobia.
None of the isms or obias.
No bias with like class or anything like that. They just completely done away with all of it. But they also really hated us. So, I mean, there was a little bit there, but their reason for them not liking us is because for all our bias down here, which I guess kind of makes sense. And they didn't want people from the ground coming back up coming up to the UFO, because I guess they were worried we would taint all the progress they made for equality inside their world. And I mean, like, looking back at it, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But I just remember thinking, wow, these people are so cool. They just do not have any prejudices or anything. And it's like, it was kind of interesting. Maybe it was like what I would hope the future would be like. You just don't think about those things anymore. All the things that make us different. Like, we don't put away with the things that make us different. Like, our culture and, our traditions. Those mean something to us. But we don't let it divide us. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, shit. So this third and final dream is I saved it for last because it's one of the most interesting. It involves a dead family member. I think I had this dream at least 2 years ago. At this point in my life, this current time where I'm talking, it's been at least, oh my God, 5.5 years since this person passed away. And let's just say this was my great grandmother. She was very important to the family. like the backbone with that part of my dad's side of the family. And, you know, when she died, I was 13 and a half, and it was, you know, it was tragic. And I guess part of that has stayed with me over the years, because like we still got pictures, we still think about her, you know. I mean, we're not like crying every day or nothing, but we don't forget that this person who was really cool existed. So, in my dream, first thing I remember is that I'm driving, and I can't drive in real life, by the way. It's terrifying, but I'm driving, and I remember the road I was driving on made me think of the time I spent in Colorado, which, believe it or not, right after my grandmother's funeral, we just left Carolina, you know, left that state and went all the way to Colorado, and we spent a few months there, and it was cool. Because, you know, we were traveling, trailer RV, blah, blah, blah. Maybe those two, like, are like right beside each other in my brain or something. I'm driving on this road. Looks like it's in Colorado. I stop somewhere. I know I have to get there really fast. I gotta get there really, really fast. I stop somewhere. It looks like a bank, and there's some people like hiding behind the counter or whatever. And I'm like, you guys all right? Yeah. Is this person here? No. Okay. I gotta go check on this person. So I'm driving. I don't think I know who I'm checking up on yet. And I'm driving, and I make it to this house. And I register it as my great-grandmother's house, even though, looking back, there's no recognizable features to make it my great-grandmother's house. And I immediately find her, and, you know, I call her Grammy. I'm like, Grammy, you know, we gotta go. Tornado's coming. And I remember she did not seem scared at all. She was a very happy person in life, so that doesn't surprise me. And instead of doing what you're supposed to do, what we likely would have done should a tornado occurred while she was still alive, was put her in the basement bathroom. I take her to the upstairs bedroom. It was pink, I remember. It was I believe it's where her and her late husband used to sleep. I'm not entirely sure. He was gone before I came into the picture. I take her up there, and I put a comforter on top of her, and I put half my body on top of her. Don't know what I was thinking. I just knew I had to protect her. And literally the last thing I remember was the tornado getting closer to the house. It makes contact with the house. It hits the house. And I remember windows actually breaking. I remember the window in there breaking, glass shattering, and I wake up. And I'm just like, what? Like, did I just have a dream with my passed on great-grandmother, and in this, I actually die with her when a tornado hits her house? Like, what could be the meaning of this? My dead great-grandmother going to her house, which as a child I went to like every Sunday to protect her from a tornado, driving, the surroundings looking like Colorado, dying with my great-grandmother trying to protect her. I mean, what nightmare fuel did I eat something weird? I don't know. Anyway, you guys, thank you for watching. I hope to do another one of these dream journal videos, because reading my dream journal, I have
found some really scary shit.
And I want to share some of it with y'all.
Alright, bye you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Later.